All right, team, so this week, I'm not going to point like that. All right, stop. Take 7. All right, guys, so this week we're focused on the push jerk. We've got a, okay. All right, guys, so this week our movement of the week is going to be the push jerk. We're sticking with the pressing theme, so the month of March we'll try to cover a new movement each week. Last week we hit bench press, and so this week we're kind of skipping forward over strict press and push press to our push jerk because it is a little bit more technical, and I think we'll have a little bit more value behind it. And so when we break this thing down, we're going to go over 3 components of the movement itself, and then hopefully add 3 additional tips that will lead you to a better push jerk overall. So when we break this thing down, Gage is going to go ahead and get set up on the bar in the front rack position. And so I'm going to have him go through a few, and I'm just going to kind of coach as we go through this. But the 3 components of this movement essentially are a dip, a drive, and then another dip, which is our catch position to get underneath that barbell again. So as opposed to the push press, we are actually going through 2 dips here. But our 3 tips here are going to be our setup, our footwork, and then kind of our overhead position as well. So go ahead and pause at the shoulders. And in this front rack position, notice he's not all the way loaded in kind of a front squat position where the elbows are pointed forward with those upper arms being parallel to the floor, but we're also not all the way underneath the wrists to where those elbows are rotated down underneath the barbell. Because that's going to kind of naturally happen as we get that barbell elevated up off the shoulders. The hips are going to do that initial part of the work in that first dip. And so second, our footwork, we want the feet underneath the hips. We're going to be most powerful there when we apply that force to the floor and into that hip extension. If we do move the feet at all, it's going to be laterally. They're going to jump outside when we go into that catch position. So as he goes through a couple again here, last thing, we want that weight when it's stacked up overhead. So pause at the top, stand that weight up. We want that weight stacked directly over the shoulders, shoulders over the hips, hips over the ankles, because that's going to be our most stable and strongest position because we're just in one straight line where each joint is supporting the next straight up the chain of command there. But, got it.